Test, test. That is working. Welcome, one and all. Greetings, sophants and sapiens, ladies and gentlemen, those that are neither, and everyone in between. I am the Sarcasm Detector, also known as the Lowlife Cat on Twitch, and I am a cat, a VTuber, and a variety streamer. Today we're going to be playing some more Transport Fever 2 on the map that we started not so long ago. I have some plans. I'm just letting it run at the moment to build up a little bit of cash, because we're going to have to build and place down a lot of vehicles. I have plans for today, but we'll get to that in a second. For those of you who are new to the channel, I like to do chill and calm content for the most part. There might be mayhem, or even shenanigans, or even tomfoolery going on the screen, but I will be my usual calm and laid back self as usual. I'll try to be. It doesn't always work out, but that is the goal that we're going for. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And if you do enjoy it, hit that thumbs up button. And if you don't, well, hit the thumbs down button. It lets me know how I am doing. And consider subscribing to the channel. It will let you know whenever I upload a video or start streaming. Also, consider supporting the channel by becoming a Patreon. The link for that should be down below in the description. We're going to be diving into this. The music, by the way, is by Stream Beats. We got some lo-fi going on in the background. And hopefully that's going to be a chill evening. So last time we ended off, we had set up a train track between the crude oil, the oil refinery, and this crude oil, and a fuel refinery over here. And we're going to be sending that up to this town. Now, there's a number of things I want to do. I have realized that this passenger line is getting quite full, so we might change the trains up. Let me pause it for a moment. We have a nice surplus of cash now. I did move the date forward up to 1979. I might push it up into the 80s as well. It depends on how we go. But yeah, there's a lot of passengers wanting to take this line all the way up north to Johnton Whitworth. So we're going to have to either add more trains or upgrade the trains that we have. Probably we're going to be upgrading the train. Additionally, I've taken a look at this. There is a little bit of a bottleneck doing the cargo transport between Braunston and Eccleshall. So what I might do is put down a additional train line that goes from somewhere over here, heading down parallel this road, or almost parallel this road, up to over here somewhere, and then actually connecting up to Dover as well, because Dover needs a connection. We don't have anything to feed Dover, but that's fine. Dover actually has some plastics that we can make. So that's something to build up towards. And additionally, what I've been thinking is perhaps maybe putting in another train line that goes from Braunston up past Chester, past Tring, and all the way up north to Wincanton. The other thought I had was possibly an airport of some kind from Chester that goes all the way up north to Wincanton. This area, I do want to connect it all to Pont Whitworth, so we can also possibly have a train line that heads out of Pionton, past Lutton, up to Wincanton. And one other possibility is having that airport that we build up here also connect across the map all the way down to Dover. That's a lot of stuff to do. So we're going to actually just start out from this end first, and we're going to place down a train. To do that, we need the building for that, which is this guy. Cool. We already have the lines established. Indeed, we only have vehicles on this line, and we ran out of cash, unfortunately, at that point. But now we have plenty. So let's buy some vehicles. The tracks themselves are low speed, no electric, so we're gonna have to go with diesel or steam. And we only have the Class A4 as a steam engine. Tractive effort is 158 and 1,986 kilowatt. If I go diesel, that one's 120. It's a little bit cheaper, but it's got more tractive effort. Less power though. It is cheaper. What is this? 7 million and 1.2 million for maintenance. This one is 5 and 900. This is 90. This is definitely cheaper. And then there's this one, which is almost as powerful as the steam engine for almost the same price, but it does go a little bit faster. It's got more tractive effort. The tracks are maxed out at 120 kilometers an hour, so we might as well just stick with the AA16. And the track color is green, or the line color is green. And for cargo, we're going to need tank cars. A lot of tank cars. And that drops down to mediocre. I'm wondering if we need 2 trains for this. How much is that? 120 capacity. So we down to 105 and make 2 trains. That's 26 million. Or we just have the one large train. Really large train. We go up to that, and then we add another diesel. Make sure both of them are at the front of the line. 232. The size, I think I maxed out the size of the train station, so that should be fine. 195 capacity and 25 mil for this track. I'm just kind of wondering whether we do 2 trains or 1 long train. That is the question that I am fussing with. If it's 2 trains, we can basically cut this down in half. It's only good. Let's go for the 1 train. 195 capacity, 25 mil. Buy that for me, please. And I made a mistake. That should be yellow. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, there's the yellow. And on you go, onto the track. So now if I click on the train, it says 280 is how much it's moved. We will probably need another train then. We can probably shrink that train down. All right, so that is going to pick up stuff from the crude, deliver it to here, and then go pick up more crude from there and deliver it to here and just cycle. It's going to be like a pendulum between the two. Over here, I don't know how much this is going to make. And we have 150 here for these tankers. I'm going to add 1 more vehicle. And these are good condition. So now this is at 227. I did add the train, right? Unpause it for a sec. You know what? We'll leave it at 227. Next up is the line up here, the Chester delivery. So where is this guy? So the green line that takes stuff from here to there, it's got to be, let me just keep this highlight and pinned because we're going to need about 200 to start off with. My vehicle. And this is a tanker truck. Interesting. So we can use that for delivery, but this is what we're going to go for first. I'll buy one initially. Green line that. That on the fuel line and only doing 20. Okay. So now we know. Double that. That should jump up to 40. Double that again. For 80. 160. And then that should be 200. Okay, and then from here we need a delivery line as well. Buy some of these smaller ones here. DLD 20 tank truck. We'll buy 4. And put that on the delivery. How much does that make us? Wow, okay, way too much. Way too much. Manage the vehicle. And park those. That should bring us down to 360. That's a lot. Okay, let us unpause. And we're gonna watch this train. We're gonna follow it. Choo-choo. Well, it's a diesel, so it doesn't really go choo-choo, does it? Oh. It's gonna go all the way to the far end, I think. Yeah, it's gonna go all the way to the far end. That's fine. And of course, this is absolutely my favorite part of the game. It's not even gonna stop here, is it? No, there's nothing for you here. There you go. Keep going. And hopefully we'll have some cash left over to upgrade our passenger line. Add some nice trains to it. And look, we already have quite a bit of crude oil here. How much are we picking up? Just 50. What I will do for a second, let's pause it. When I go into my settings, audio. Voiceover is pretty high. Sound effect. Let's bring the sound effects down to 20 and maybe the voiceover down to 4. Because I still want to be able to hear the music, and I can't hear the music while we're zoomed in on the train like that. And there's the bridge up ahead of us. It's a nice bridge. Once we get further up in the years, we'll probably get a better bridge. And let's see. Oh, that looks like quite a bit of crude oil here. Almost full. That is a good sign. That is pretty decent. So we'll just wait till we get to the station here and see how much money we make. Train is currently losing us money. It's a farm. It'll take a minute or two to sort itself out. Okay, 2.3 million for that. That's pretty good. How much we got here? 86. So we might be a little bit overboard on this train. This guy is producing, it does have a bunch stored. And these guys are delivering. 200. And we're not yet producing 200. How much is the train carrying? So we can cut this train down by half, it looks like, and save ourselves a little bit of cash. How much is here? 100? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. So because these guys are different lengths, we might actually need to have 2 different trains on this instead of having the one train swing around. Let's take a look. Just want to keep monitoring this situation. The crude line is doing all right. 167 from this end. If it's going to be 167, I might knock off one tanker off the end of this train. Let it cycle through a little bit more. By the way, stored. That's good. We're not running out of oil before the train comes in, or crude, I should say, 2.4 million. So we're now in the positives for this. Fantastic. How about you? 78. How much are you producing? You're producing 400, but it doesn't look like you're producing 400. Over here, production is almost at 200. Shipment is a little low. There's nothing hanging up here. Over here, for this line, we are losing a little bit of cash. That is because it's basically, they head up there and then deliver it and come back empty all the way back here. I could shorten the route by adding a road like this. And then we can reduce the amount of vehicles on the road. Oh, look at Chester. It is growing now. It's getting its stuff. We do have passenger issues. Not that many, though. We're at 50 million. And production 200. Shipment is still 100. Consumers. All right, so that's pretty much all we're going to get. It's only going to produce that much amount. Where is my train? And it is carrying 157. All right, pause. I'm going to edit this and we're just going to knock off 1, maybe 2. 165 capacity. I think that should be fine. Modify, thank you, and we get a little bit of cash for that as well. And unpause, we have 52 million. We can consider looking at this passenger line here. There is actually 21 people on this side of the line. But if I go here, it's got 149 people waiting. So let's take a look at trains or passenger. We still have the Mirage, which is only 125. We have a diesel. That's no good. So the current trains we have are 125 kilometers. And we're actually using these guys, the retrofit. Very efficient trains, very low upkeep, and they're cheap and they just work. What is that? 140 kilometers for that. 120 and 100. So we are not going to get much improvement, unfortunately. I was really hoping I'd have a passenger thing that would be an improvement. Take a look here. The BR it's actually really good, 200 kilometers an hour. It's just a shame we don't have passenger wagons that can support that. The Series 1042 does about 140. So maybe we'll switch over to 140 and just have some long train. What's that? 12 million and 2 million per year. Whereas this one's 30 million. Let's add that. And I forgot to change this color, didn't I? Did forget to change the color. Train Sphinx, how you doing, bud? Okay. We're gonna go with this one, 140 kilometers an hour, because yeah, that's all we can do. 21. Shall we start with a 40 capacity train, or 84 capacity? That is 19 million for that. And still excellent. Add another one, 105. Okay, no. Let's stick with the excellent, because that's pretty much 105. I think that should be fine. 21 million. Let's bite the bullet. We'll put it there. But before I add it to the track, we are going to go. These guys, there's 118 people on the train right now. Manage, and all of you, I am sorry, go back to the depot. Yes, unable to find path. That's fine. Let it run for a sec. Okay, they basically, why can you not? What did I mess up that they can't go through? You know what? They need to have a line through here. That's what I messed up. It's my fault. I apologize. We don't need switches on that end, so that's fine. Okay, so if I go back to over here, manage vehicles, go back. Yes, please. There you go. And I click on this guy. I need you to go on this line. And we can get to watch this train. This is our biggest moneymaker, so I am really nervous about messing with this. He's got to wait till all the trains come back. Come on, let the train out. Let him out. Let him out. And here we go. Choo-choo. Let's see. Yeah, baby. And there's our guy. He's like dirty and stuff. Why are you dirty like that? You're not a steam train operator. You're an electric train operator. Electric should be cleaner than like, he looks like he's been shoveling coal. That's what it is. I see a problem. Let's pause it for a sec. Okay, that one's good. Just want to make sure there's no other trains that are stuck on this end of the line. There is not. Okay. No, just turn around. Hey. Turn around, buddy. You know what? Off you go. You're gone. That's it. You are done. You're giving me a headache like that. We will just sell you off. Like the piece of metal that you are. Chugga, 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 choo choo. Let's go. And yeah, he's doing 140, so that is a lot better than 125. I would prefer 200, but that is just meh. Maybe if we go into the 80s. We gotta make sure that this line is stable and making us money before we continue with anything else. Seriously? Did I not just check for these guys? Went through and looked for those trains, right? And we didn't see any on this end of the line. Naughty, naughty train. Where did it come from? And we'll see how many people are waiting for the train here. There should be plenty. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at all these people. Okay, how many? Is that going to fill the train up? Almost, but that's still a profit. That's still good cash for me. And we're heading down the other direction. Just enjoying the view. Oh, by the way, Sphinx, I set the whistle stops on this thing. You'll see here in a second when we cross the road. There's some whistle stops. Should be any second now. And there's another crossing up ahead, just over here. Just around this bend, actually. It is a really long route. It crosses. There you go, toot toot. I have it set so as soon as the train is crossing, it'll honk. It'll do its horn thing. That way, anyone crossing the tracks illegally there will, they will know that it was a train that hit them. They won't know it for very long, but they will know. They're not going to be like, "What the hell hit me?" They'll know exactly what hit them. I want to see 93. That's an almost full train. How much money is that going to make us? 4. Wow. That's 4 million. Okay, there's still 100 people there. I think the one train should be sufficient for the moment, because here it hasn't quite built up yet. No, but I'm happy with that. That is making us profit. And I think configure platforms, passenger building. I'm gonna add some passenger buildings to this. Let's put a big one. Like that. Then an additional. And up here, we'll do something similar. Configure you, buddy. It's into our profit just a little bit, but it's fine. It's so that people don't leave; they'll stay. Because if they wait too long and there's no storage for the passengers, they will leave. Which reminds me, we should do something similar for here, because that's starting to stack up. How much is that? 296, and that's 222. Maybe I shouldn't have shrunk the trains. Okay, shipment 400. Really? No. There's no way it's shipping 400. It's 256, 252 on that end. So you are making what? 226, shipment is 200. That's fine. Most of the stuff is getting delivered. Okay. Over here, its shipment is just 100. Consumer is because it only needs 100. That works. And we're back up to 43 mil. So we are doing good. Let's take a look at this corridor here that we talked about. That'll be a second train station. So pause it for a sec. And I think what we will do is we'll do like 4 lines, like a cargo line and a passenger line as well going through here. And we'll just keep an eye on this guy in case we need to add more. We will definitely need another train on this, by the way. But there's just not quite anything that requires, well, he needs fuel. Okay, yeah. Printing money. It is literally almost not literally printing money. It's very close to printing money. This guy needs fuel. I need something that is primarily fuel. 44 there, but that's a pain in the ass to get that set up. Wincanton. Speaking of printing money, I was thinking of having some kind of airport to join Wincanton and Chester, and that will definitely print us money, although we will need a hefty sum of cash in the bank before we do that. Also, we have 0 loan, which I like. I love that. Train, building, and I don't think I will continue the train line up this because it's just way too busy here. What I might do is put just a station here and have that go up through here up to Chester from this side, because down from here there's just way too much stuff. I'd have to, well, technically I could rebuild the roads, rebuild these connections and have a bridge, but it's really tight because I would have to, snake around these guys. Yeah, it's not worth it. So maybe something from here up into Chester. So it'll end up Bronson will have 3 different train stations. What I need is a endpoint. That's the passenger terminus. Yeah, why not? 320, and we will go with high speed for this. And electric. Like that. Okay. I like that. That's pretty decent. Stuff that there. Over here. Just want to keep an eye on where Dover is. We're going to have maybe a tunnel through here. Connects to that. That's good. That bus station. And we should be able to have a fairly straight line past the woods there into. Let's get one of these guys also. By the way, did I do that correctly? I did. Could do it from here. Here. That's. I think that works. Let's put the tracks, catenaries, yes. All the fun stuff on this track. Going to be expensive. Let's see that. It is mostly straight. There is a small bit of tunneling here, which is nice. And then up in here. And it looks like it's all 300 kilometers up and down. Very nice. They are snapped to each other. I just have to double check because sometimes they will They'll snap in one location. It's a swoosh. One long swoosh. Like that, and let's do the crisscrossy thing here. We'll start from here. We can't do 200. Damn. Are you sure we can't? No, it does. It won't let us do 200. Is it because it's slightly bent? I'm trying to make like a high speed switch here. And he's not gonna let me. Bloody hell. Why are you doing this? Why won't you work? Is 180 too much? I swear I've done like really fast switching things here before. You know what? That's fine. Sometimes you don't want to spend too much time arguing with a game. Yes. Add the signals. That's the last point. Over here, same thing. Yes, and then the other side of the line. It doesn't like that. So 200, 300, 300. What are we bumping into? This guy. Whale. All right. Which means we just have to extend the track a little bit past this guy, and then we can swoosh. Bring it as close as possible. It's all 300. That is good. That looks good. 300 down the line. No slowdowns. Hopefully. No, that looks absolutely perfect. And this should make us mad amounts of cash as well. Hopefully. Sure they're all snapped to each other. You guys are all snapped. You are. Nice. Over here, between the trees. Double switch. We're going to have to put a depot here somewhere as well. Yes, thank you. Now, for our depot, the upper train is going to be going that way, and the lower one's going to be going that way. Those all switches. We'll put the depot in. Then the signals. We'll start off with one heading in. We don't need one heading out because it's the station. It's fine. And then over here, I'm pretty sure we don't need this amount of signaling. It's fine in case in the future we add many trains. Many trains. You know what we'll do? I was gonna do a stop. Nah, it's fine. I'm gonna do like a stop before and after, but it's fine. And again, heading into the station. That's good. And over here. Heading into the station. Now, I'm not going to do a cargo line on this section, not yet anyways. That's for the future. But I will do a cargo line. But no, you know what? I did a dumbass move here, didn't I? I wanted to put the cargo line. Arg. Well. Yes. I did a dumbass. Take off those signals. Got a little bit ahead of myself. I apologize. To add the cargo line, we're going to have to expand the station. And we'll start with the cargo. We are going to go with low speed tracks, I think, for the cargo, because I think we're limited to 120. Are we limited to 120? Let's check it out. Cargo. 120 is what we're limited to. And of course, we can always upgrade them at a much later date. Ooh, cargo building. We'll add that. And what I will do, add one of those, and a big one of these guys. And a nice side build. That's one side. Over here, we have to do the exact same thing. Configure. No, one of these. Also, just keeping half an eye on our cache. That's good. Okay, now for cargo buildings, do I need to put it up here on this side? I think I do. I think it's fine if I put it up on this side. I had one of these guys here. We can put like a road there if necessary. Passenger. I'll add one of these. And that should be enough for that. Okay. And now, tracks. No, and no. So just regular track. Is that snapped? It's not snapped. That is snapped though. Let's go to here. And just like that. See, I can't go too far. It won't let me. It'll break the snap. Here we go. So we still need to do the swoosh thing. Let's do it. Nice. And over here we need to do the swoosh thing. The switch thing. Yes, okay. Come back to this end. This is where I wanted to put the depot. And yes, for catenaries on this one. I do this. Damn, we only got the one slip. Grrr. Oops. Didn't want to do that. We'll fix that. That's no problem. That's 2 switches. And I won't do the third. You know what, let's get rid of this tree. And this tree. That. Still won't do it, huh? Man, this thing is fussy. Game is being extra fussy tonight. I mean, technically we can do it like this and then that works. That works really well. And from over here, where is let's take almost over there. I mean, too much curvature. Let's make sure this is set up correct. Yes. And yeah. Lol, this is not too much curvature? This is not too much curvature, but the one before was. Okay. Game, sometimes I do not understand you. Back to our signals. Make sure that's all set up. I have one here. How much cash we have? Oh, our cash is dwindling. I'll have to put the cargo things right next to. You see what the? Huh. What is this bullshit? Yeah. What is this bullshit? The tracks are separating here. That's what it looks like. You know what? I'm fine. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. Side. That should be fine for this end. Okay. And just to double check, the bus station here is connected. And you are connected to that bus station. Perfect, or that bus stop, I should say. So we need to set up a couple of lines. First one would be we'll do the passenger line first. There we go. I was wondering why is this dark purple? It should be light purple. Here. Dark purple. Mehdi Triguit. Is that how you pronounce it? Welcome to the channel, and hi. First part here. And going to here, and we'll just make sure it is correct. It is not. So I want it to go, where is Sexual Line 1? There. And use both terminals. And on this end, the same thing. So 2, is that right? Yeah, it heads straight out. And use both terminals if available. And then we'll do the cargo line as well. We are gonna have to do a bit of cargo transferring. I think that's our drop here. Let me see this line. This is the delivery line. Okay. It's got the bricks. Because the bricks we're getting from over there, it's being delivered to here. So, and the food. We'll sort that out in a second. So next line is going to be the cargo line, which we said are going to be yellow. Yellow line. Down to here. And that is set up incorrectly. Which I suppose means on this end it is also set up in reverse. There we go. That should be fine for those two, and then we'll add one more passenger line between Dover and thing. We're gonna have to put some stuff in Dover to get passengers moving around a bit. And over here, you don't really need, we just need the one actually line there. It's fine. It'll be fine. We might need to, we will put a cargo line over to it eventually. Manage the line. And this should have set it up correctly. It did. Also use both track. Now, what I need to look at is the amount of passengers going through. On this bus, it's 69. However, no one waiting here. That's the bus line here, 4 people waiting, so approximately 70 people. It's going to be a smaller train than the other one. By vehicle. And not, yeah, this is the one. Dark purple, please. And passenger. The Einheitswagen 2. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. 3. Do we do 3 or 4? Okay, for capacity. We'll go for 4. And we'll add it to this line. A. Is it because of this section is not electric? But what? Fine. Tools. Catenary part. We'll just make sure these parts are electrified and high speed. If it'll choose them. And that worked. Okay. Before we ride that train, what I'm going to do is come here over to you guys, manage vehicles, all of you, head back to the depot. We're closing the bus line. And it should take it a minute or two. We already have buses going around town connecting these guys. Snap on the train. And let's go for a ride. Nice. I like that. I like that a lot. And of course, it's going to take a trip or two for the passengers to notice that, hey, there's no more bus line connecting the cities. There's actually a nice train and switching over. Of course, they have to get there, so they have to ride the buses within the town to get there. So we're going to be losing money initially, but that's fine. The other train is making us mint. Hopefully, we're going to have to come back and check on the other train, the one that's heading up north to Pyont or Point. I don't know how you pronounce it. These are European names for these towns. A lot of them are English names, but there does seem to be some German and other things. I'm not sure why the catenaries are doing that. Well, they are catenaries, so they just do whatever they want, right? You know, 17 people. That's not a lot. It'll build up, though. We are playing this on hard difficulty, by the way. Not very hard, just hard. Now we're going to have to do the same thing for these guys. How many people we have here waiting? 13. What about here? 21. Why are you waiting for people? There's nothing there. This bus route. Where's my road depot? Do I not have a road depot here? That's one. No. Should be over here. You should have all the buses. You don't have all the buses, you have some of the buses. Where'd the rest of the buses go? That's fine. So I want them to go on these guys. These will be red, and which one was it? Number 1? Bus 1. So they'll travel all the way over to here and complement this route. Which, yeah, there's just not enough buses on this route. Come on, guys. How are we looking here? 30 people. Fantastic. How's the cash situation? Not that great. Over here, there's 2. Where is the train? How many people are you carrying? 46. So that should be a little bit of profit. Let's see over here. How much money this is making us? $877. So that should be pretty decent once the amount of people climb up. Look, there's more people coming in. Very nice. From the bus stop right there. And people leaving. Cool. And are you a bus? You're not the bus. Are you the bus? You're not the bus. Where are the buses that I sent over? There they are. You can watch the buses drive around, because this is a nice road. I built this road. I made it nice and straight, and mostly straight, actually. What's this bus doing? It skipped a whole bunch of stops and just went to here. That is odd. And you know what? This is a nice town with all the different elevation levels up and down and shit. That's good. And another train is coming in. 200. That is not that good. It is not. So I guess when we get this town up and running, it'll be a bit better. Let's take a look at this line. It's losing us money. Why is this line losing us money when we have 105? Just have to keep an eye on the things, because I don't want to get smacked by doing a mistake. All right, that's 4 million. And then how much are we getting on the way back? It's pretty much almost full. So that's still a nice amount of cash. I just want to keep an eye on this. See, the trains keep making us money after they delivered the passengers, because the passengers have to, they'll be taking like different routes, I guess. Yeah, it's fluctuating. I'm hoping that will stay at a high point until we get back here where there's 70 people and climbing. It's a bit of a long trip, but hey, that's where the money is. Here. Just gonna keep that pin for a sec. Take a look at this line. Okay, this line has taken over, making us cash. And yeah, you are. The issue is, I click this here, we only require that much fuel. So we're definitely going to have to add a few more consumers. Yeah, this is, come on train, you can do it. You can do it. All right. There's a bit of overhead, quite a lot of overhead actually on this, but it's generally positive, so that's a good sign. Good. What about you? Are you still losing us money? You're losing us quite a bit of money. So in that case, we have no choice. We're gonna have to cut this down. Reduce the amount 63. We go with 42. Give us a bit of cash back. And then let's take a look at the cargo between the two. So first of all, I need to get the food over to here. And then there's going to be bricks that need to be delivered. So do I do a second delivery line? That might actually be the best choice here. In that case, we just need a truck stop. We don't need a depot because that counts as a depot. Building truck stop here. That should be fine. And then we'll make a line. There's the one transfer line. Dark green. Over to there. And that looks pretty good. And then we can get rid of some of these trucks actually. That should actually help the city. There's less of this traffic going through the center of the city causing noise pollution. All right, Sphinx, you have yourself a good night. I will catch you very soon, and check out the VOD later to see how it turns out. All right, we're gonna pause it. 29 mil. Okay, we are doing so good. Oh, we have to add the actual train to the cargo line, don't we? So first of all, this is getting a bit overloaded, isn't it? This line, manage vehicles. Actually gonna just sell all these vehicles. Yes, because I want the flatbed to go, the elf flatbed. Doesn't carry as much. Did I make a mistake there? I might have. Got a bunch of stuff here. Okay. In that case, maybe we'll take these guys. What are these guys? This is the man. Put it on the dark green and put it on the transfer to line. Right, how much is that moving? 119. That is not enough. Let's double those. Yes, please. That should be 238. That is good. Let's make sure we are set up on this end as well. And we are going to have to move the bricks from here this line. You know what we can do is just add a, like we did before. Something over here would be good. And then we manage the line, take it off that side, and put it here. Huh? Okay, that worked. That absolutely works. So, and then we need some vehicle. Hey, we do have a depot here. How did I not see that before? I am so blind by a couple of these guys. Actually, more than a couple. Put it on a dark green. Dark green. And check how many are we moving. Not enough. Move it a little bit faster. There we go, 283. And now we need to put a train on the line. So let us take a look. We were using the diesel one. This guy. Add him. Now cargo. We're going to be moving bricks and food. That is good for bricks. And the box car. And or we can have two trains, one carrying food, the other carrying brick, but I don't like doing that. I'll knock that down a bit. Mediocre. And that is still mediocre. I turn it to 2. That is 25, almost 26 mil for these trains. Let's try that out. You. Train 10. Let's go. And this is going to take a few minutes to sort itself out. That shouldn't take too long. In fact, this would be a good moment. Let me take a look at the time. 1 hour and 30 minutes streaming. This is a good time to actually take a very quick break. I'm going to leave the game running. We'll do it like this so you guys get to see the trains go back and forth. I'm just going to take a very quick bathroom break. I'm going to leave this going back and forth. And hopefully we don't crash and burn with this build. I'll be right back in a couple of minutes, guys. For those of you who are watching this in the future, this is just the end of part 1. Part 2 is going to be coming up very soon. There should be a link to it popping up on the top left-hand corner of your screen. So stay tuned, everyone. Thank you for your patience, everyone. I am back, and I realized I made a couple of mistakes setting this up, so we are now in part 2 of the stream. There we go. So it is moving the food across, it looks like, but it's not moving the construction. Let's see. Yeah, it's not moving the construction equipment. So what is going on here? Did I manage to tank the building? I think I did. So what I need to do, this guy is, that's the delivery line. And that is the transfer line. So I think we actually do have to put a depot here. So let's do that. And we'll pick a small one. Small cargo station, small city. That will do, I think. So before we do that, we'll just nuke that guy. A lot of cash, apparently. We will borrow a mill. Looks like it's connected. That is perfect. Okay, so that way we can drop stuff up here and they can be transferred between. That should work. And we'll do the same on the other side. A little bit of mistake on my end, my part. Get rid of that. It will automatically sort that out for me. Perfect. Let's take a look at the lines here. Where is my passenger line? That one is not making as much money as it used to. And this one, Braun Eckel, yeah, that's definitely losing me a shit ton of money. Hopefully this will resolve itself. Let's take a look here. Braun transfer 2, yes, it is moving the food over. Perfect. Now you should be delivering Ricks down. So there's bricks here. And consumers, Bronston is still showing up. Okay. So I goofed up a bit. Pause. What I'm gonna do is pin this guy. And this guy, I'm gonna pin him. And we're gonna pause this guy in the station when he gets here. And he stopped. So when this guy gets to the other station, we'll have him go. So they're at the opposite ends of the track. Should be good enough. There is our brick train. And this guy might actually need an upgrade. What's going on here? 20 people waiting to use the train. And here, there's a small number of bricks. Most of them are going into the city, aren't they? Manage vehicle. We're gonna upgrade you, my friend, with this. Sorry, Flying Scotsman. Your time is done. Modify for 4.5 mil. Okay, I don't have the cash. Never mind. It's going. $744 for the food delivery, and finally we have some bricks loading up. Good job. So that should become profitable at some point very soon. Yeah, okay, we know this train is profitable. How many bricks are there? Not enough. We need more. Okay, yeah, that's a good trick. Over here, -2 mil. That's 800,000. And another 500,000. Almost filling up on the brick and almost filling up on the food. Very nice. Sometimes this is what this game amounts to, just sitting here and watching stuff go. And what we really need is that number to shrink. It's already kind of shrinking. By the way, how much fuel do you need? Not really worth. Not at the moment yet. Not yet. Okay, here we go. Another bit of cash. 895 and 982. Very nice. But it didn't quite fill up there. Let's watch it go one more time across. And you know what? We're gonna speed it up. The date. We're gonna go into the 1980. And maybe we can get some better trains and better cargo and better passenger things. Nice to see the passenger side is actually kind of making me a bit of cash. Okay, that's a little bit of profit there. Excellent, and the trains are filling up more and more. So the my guys, my factories are pumping things out. That is good. It's nice to have a little bit of profit. If I click here. Yeah, this one is still losing me money, even though I need to get more people on this track. Yeah, we know that's making us cash. Aha! 300 kilometers an hour. The TGV, and then we have this guy, which is the Mark IV of the Einheitswagen, that does 200 kilometers. So we can upgrade trains now. Oh wow, look at that, 1 point something mil. Very nice, Mr. Train. I like it when you make me cash and make me rich. These here All right, this transfer line is only doing so much. So we're going to add a couple more vehicles. And upgrade the construction material train. Yeah, now that I have the cash for it. We're going to do a couple more on this. Just to get the stuff moving a little bit. Just taking a look at the food. We might need 98, 98. All right, no, we're good with just the 2 farms. $4.6 mil. Manage the vehicle. Nuke that. We're still limited to 120. So yeah, add this bad boy over. That's 4.6 mil. And that should be a little bit faster. Just looking at you here, production, shipment, we need more things that require bricks actually, before we can add more stuff. But that should help. And now over here, we'll wait till we have a little bit more cash. We'll do like something to buff up this little town. So we can actually add a passenger line here. Once we add the passenger line, actual should be buffed. And what I might do is, since we have Norton here, I might add a bus route to Norton. Just, grabbing people. We'll do a circular route first, and then we'll have a route that goes down to here. I have a bus station, don't I? Where's my bus station? It's always down here. We can have more passengers on this line from both Norton and Dover. Yeah, this is atrocious. Oh, we got a Boeing. By the way, we're in the middle of the 1980s now. 438. What I might do, let's see, buy vehicles. It's still here. These guys are still here. 1992 is their endpoint. Dark purple. Buy me 2 of those, which I cannot buy. Here, 2 of these is 5 mil. 5.4 mil. So I'm just gonna have 2 of these guys on the line actually between these things. They carry 20 passengers, 125 kilometers. Or maybe not. I'm overthinking this. Just making sure we don't have any congestion anywhere else. Okay, no, that is pretty good. That's fine. So yeah, what I need to do is get this guy going and this guy going. And roads are expensive, by the way, so let's wait till I have a little bit of cash going. Keeping an eye on things. I mean, technically I could add a passenger line here, but that's going to be a little bit more expensive than what I want to pay for. You, by the way, are you ramping up? You are ramping up. Okay, we might add some more wagons to this guy. And realistically, I want to swap this train up for the... Ooh, nice. That's a bus and that's a tram. I might switch this guy to the TJV. How many people? 85 as it's carrying. There are 59 waiting here. And only 22 waiting here. 58 million. For this guy, and it carries 144. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more people using the train before we can buy this guy. It's kind of crazy. Mid 90s, mid 80s should be fine. I don't want to go too far forward. 6 mil, I'll pause it. Let's do the road first and upgrade the city. All right, now to build some street or roads or whatnot. This is going to be a country road. No, this is going to be a city road for. Just nearly a mil just to do this section. Over here. No. Where are we gonna get up to? Okay. Do want to upgrade the roads on this town, but that is going to be so expensive. Let's find a cheap way to do it. And we've run out of cash. What are you complaining about? Dover Eccleshall. Dover Eccleshall? All over here. That's one. Borrow another mill. I think that works. Okay. And I guess we'll leave the center of town empty. So, bus station. How about go to a medium station? First, I need the one with the bus stop there. So I'll upgrade a couple of roads to have a bus thing. This one. like that. And then we'll do one over here. Zoom in a little bit so I can, maybe we'll do it here. That'll work. And then one over here, and that should cover most of the town. I mean, this guy covers this area. And this guy covers here. And that should cover most of the town. Perfect. So we need two lines, a circular route and a actual long-range bus thing. I already have some buses waiting down below on the other town, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's do this. New line. These guys are light pink. Actually, no. First, we'll do the red line. Use both things. Yes, thank you. We'll also do a Norton too. I don't think we need to for the moment, but just in case. That should work. We'll put in a road depot. Somewhere. We'll put it like here. Very good. We have some new buses, which we haven't checked out. I think we were using the Mercedes-Benz before. 14 people, 70 kilometers an hour, 2 times load speed. The man is 80, 16. This guy is 21. This is 23, 5 times load speed. How much are these guys? They are bloody hell expensive. Make the, where's this line? This line. We'll rename it. Take that part off. And add that. This depot here. You guys go all on the Norton Echo bus line. Send people up north. Do I have more buses? What do you have? I have a couple of buses here. Nice. Put them red. And you should be able to traverse all the way up to here. One bus on that. And one bus here. And we didn't spend too much extra for that. So now we have this guy connected to here, hopefully feeding more passengers onto that rail line. Hopefully. Connectly, how much food do you want? It's not enough. And I don't have enough to buff this town. So let's let it run for a bit and see what happens. And we'll have this up and running as well. The crude is making us money, so is that cargo line. So that's finally making us a bit of cash. It's just this guy here is kind of in a sorry state. No, there we go. Another 4 mil. Very nice. Just want to repay those real quick. Oh, 5 mil should be enough to get this town up and running. And we will just be using the passenger line. So we are going to put in another one of these small guys here. Where do I want to go with this? I don't know if I've used this enough. Maybe. Let's see. Can we hook it up here and connect to the station? We can. 1980. A bus on that side. It was very much connected, so that's good. But that doesn't make a circular route, does it? It does not. It's fine. It's such a small town. I don't think it's going to be a big issue. If it expands, then we'll add more stuff to it. Let's add a. By the way, how much does this cover? It only covers that. So we will add a bus route here, bus stop, and this gets pretty much the whole town. But there, it's going to be a 2-stop town. New line, red for bus. And that should be pretty good on, Did I make a passenger line here? I did not. So another new line. These were dark purple. See, I hope I did this properly. I might have. See there, I did not. I already had the line in place, so that's fine. We just need a train for this line. And what I will get is maybe one of these guys. Can I get 2? I can't not get 2. So we'll start with 1. Watch the train go. When the autosave finishes. Choo choo, chugga chugga chugga. Well, it's an electric train. Again, there's no chugga chugga. Ooh, the tunnel of love. No one waiting for the train yet. Freaking elk on this bloody road. We have some people, so that's not too bad. Let's let it go all the way down to the other end, and we'll see if I gotta change the terminal for that, but wait for it to go to the other end, and we'll see how many people are on the other side. Not very many. Okay. That's going to take a minute or two to actually start making us a little bit of cash. But this guy is still a little bit of a loss. Other than that, I think the other stuff is doing good. What about you? There are quite a number of people here. How many buses do we have? Just one. We're gonna replace you with the Burkhoff. I'm kind of half tempted to add a second one. We will. Is line 1. Line 2. Also replace. I think line 2 doesn't have that many. It's just line 1. Yeah, it's just line 1. Over here. Just making sure these lines are good. They're good. Over here, they're... Alright, you are already in that state. Okay. So let's give you a Burkhoff and double it up. The buses are going to lose us money no matter which way we look at it. And speaking of... Holy moly. This is going to over here. To Pion. Yeah, okay. Manage. Replace. We'll do the Burkhoff and we'll double it. Not enough cash. Let's put borrow 2 mil here. Manage. Yeah, hopefully we can get that taken care of. What else is there? This is the Pion bus. Do the same for this one. We'll just... And I'm already out of cash. So I'll pause for a bit. She's dropping pretty fast. But once this train arrives, it's gonna be a shit ton of money. Let's take a look here. Yeah, man, this guy. Well, he's full at the moment. It's a full train, so this should start making me cash. Hopefully. Yep. Okay. Yeah, this guy goes in bursts, so we might need another train up here, or the faster train. Pause it real quick. What happened to the music? No, it was just the music is being annoying. What was I doing? And I think that should be fine. I don't think these guys require... No, okay, these two cities are fine. Over here, that number is finally dropping a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's dropping a little bit, kind of. Did I not buff this guy? I did not. Add, and we'll add a second person, a second bus. Like we did here. No. And we're out of cash again. Unfortunately, these buses don't directly make us any kind of money, but they do feed the train lines, which are where most of our cash is coming from, or a good portion of our cash is coming from. Since this guy is full, this should be profit. Okay, so this train should be making us a profit now. A bit better than the other one, kind of. We can replace stuff. Let's keep an eye on this train for a sec. $700 something, so a little bit. How many people are getting on the train again? 42, it's full. Okay, you are got 52 people here. And you got 58 people here. Hopefully that situation will stabilize a bit. Let's pay back some of this loan. Let's pay it back the whole loan, so we're not in debt. And then it's a matter of, just letting the money come in. So here I can improve this by a lot. However, the issue is I only have this one city that requires fuel. Yeah. So I need to add more stuff. And that's, I think, where the airport is going to come in. The airport. Do I have access to the large cargo airfield, cargo airport? We do have access. But these guys are ridiculously expensive. Redonkulously expensive. Okay, these are going well. Everything is finally going a little bit better. We had a little bit of an iffy moment there, but we're fine. With the passengers here going to Echo. The train just left. Okay. Dover's not so great. Why not, Dover? You are connected. You are growing. 148. I guess we have to start, adding stuff to it. I bet if we improve this road here that connects to there, this town will expand like crazy. Oh, what is this? The bus route between the towns is doing. So, how much money we have? We have plenty. Let's update that. Yeah. Let's go ride on the bus. We're gonna ride on the bus for a little bit. That is actually the wrong bus, maybe. That is the wrong bus. that is the correct bus, right? Yeah. Well, tram tracks on this thing. I gotta remove those. That's profit, and it's almost full going on the way back. Very nice. Okay, so what is left? Let's take a look at this. I suppose we can upgrade these guys, but I think we're fine. I think we have too many buses on here. How's our cash situation? Okay, doing good. Good, really good. Chester Fuel is losing us money because how much are we actually moving here? 344, but we're only doing like 100. How much are we actually losing? Not that much, only 300, almost 400,000. So I think we're fine in that regard. For the airport, we're going to have to save up quite a bit of cash, actually. Bronston bus. Yeah. I guess we will have to update the Bronston bus. What about you? Might as well. Might as well. Over here, the delivery guys. Yeah, I'm a little sleepy. I think we are in that same boat there. Oh, I'm sorry for putting you to sleep, Cash. You know me. Yeah, we probably have to increase that a little bit. Add a few more elves in there. Let's take a look at the time. And yeah, I think we'll leave it off for the next phase then. How's the food looking here? 41. Passengers 38. You asked the cash situation. Oh. I was asking for the monetary situation. So yeah, it's just a matter. We are making money. We just need to spend a little time and add some airplanes and stuff. That would be absolutely fantastic. And that actually we can really buff up Dover if we put an airport here. And then we have Wincanton. We put an airport here so we can deliver the fuel up to Wincanton. Which actually also, there's a whole bunch of cities that kind of need it up here in this area. But that's going to be expensive. We're going to need like about 100 mil, over 100 mil for 3 airports, multiple runways, and then the airplanes themselves. We're going to have to, let that build up for a long, long time. Yeah, you've been up since 5 a.m. Well, stop it. Go take a nap. Is Big Papa Tart still streaming? This is improved. Very nice. How much money are we making? Like I said, buses don't make us a lot of cash. Not at all. This is up to 96. There's a train coming up. Where is the train? Just picked up with some people. Okay, so we might need more trains on this, or we can upgrade the train. Can we do it right now? Pause. Let's see. Can we do it? Maybe not upgrade. Hold on. Replace. Electric. BR 103, that's 200. Passenger line. $33 million, $33.6 million. That's with the action. Yeah, so the train costs $44 million. And I guess the train we have on there is only worth about 10, 11 mil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. $33 million, you say? You don't see him on Twitch? I thought he was streaming a little bit earlier. Maybe like just about the same time I started, or just a little bit before. I guess he finished early. 11 mil. So let us borrow. That's a bit too much. Come on. Yeah. Jumping up to 200. Let's do it. And we can ride this train. Oh yeah, baby. Look at the speed of that thing go up. Just turn off the avatar here for a sec. 200 kilometers all the way. And what the funny thing is, now that it's going so fast, it blows its horn as it's already passed by the crossing there. Oops. Let's see how much money we make now that we're going at 200. 6 million. Oof. Nice, and there's still some people waiting for the train, but now that the train is going faster, this is excellent. I like it. Anyone who wants to cross these tracks illegally is going to be sorry. Very, very sorry. Love it. 200 kilometers an hour all the way. That's what, 130, 140 miles an hour, something like that. $6.6 mil. Love it. Love it. Okay. Do we have not quite full on though? Okay. So maybe we might be losing a bit of money in the future until we get more people in here. Yeah, this is looking good. But now that we got that going, there's a lot more people going around town on the buses. So if I click this, come on, make us some money. Make us some money. You are doing good. You're doing all right. If I look here, this line is just, yeah, it's going to take a while for that to become a decent line. But this line should be improving. Yes, it is. 24 people waiting. And 17 people here, and the train just recently left. Where are my trucks? They're coming. They're just all bunched up. That is unfortunate. Hopefully they will like spread themselves out a little bit as we go forward. We have money. Demolish part of that. And we are Gucci for the most part. So we should be making mad cash now. I click on this. Yeah, well, we kind of spent a whole batch of here on the loan and upgrading the train. Let's just wait for the year to end to see how much money we have. All our road stuff isn't making us a lot of cash, but our trains are insane. So just left. Oh, what are you waiting for? That is, you still don't have enough buses. I don't want to add more buses to that. Not yet. Anyways, where is my train? There it is. And the line is super profitable. Okay. Very, very nice. Eventually, we're going to have one of those 300-kilometer-an-hour trains, or like, what, 200-mile-an-hour train? And there's still people waiting. We need more trains, man. It's doing good. Okay, so 10 mil last year. I think that's really, really good. So it'll just take a few years, 10 years to get enough cash to build those airports that I want. I'm probably gonna have to let it run for a bit off stream. It's fine. It's all good. It's all Gucci. So we're gonna be calling it here for the evening. Let me save this. And do a quit to desktop to, reduce the stress on my computer. I don't know if anyone is streaming tonight. Let's take a look. I'll check YouTube first because I have the YouTube thing is actually working for me now. Nope, no, none of my friends are streaming on YouTube. Where's that notification? Nothing. All right, so there's really nothing going on here. we're going to be calling it for the evening, guys. Have yourselves a good night. I will be back tomorrow night playing some Ghostwire, and there will be some Star Trek Online a little bit further on in the week, probably Thursday or on Friday. I'm not exactly sure when yet. And I will be streaming on Twitch at some point very soon as well. I hope you had a very good night, or a good evening, or a good morning, depending on where you are. And if you're watching this in the future, if you enjoyed this content, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If not, to let me know that I could do better, and consider subscribing. Thank you, Cash, and Mehdi. Thank you very much for the tips and all that. I will try to at least have one stream of Transport Fever per week. It seems to be, it does better with the VODs actually than the actual stream, strangely enough. But anyways, have a good night, guys, and I will catch up with you very soon. This is the Sarcasm Detector signing out.